Hi, today I'm going to be talking about actual output versus real output in business cycles. Actual output is the level at which an economy is currently producing. Potential output is the maximum sustainable production level without excessive inflation, otherwise known as full employment. Economies do not always produce to their potential output. In business cycles are fluctuations of output around the level of potential output. When output is higher than potential output, the economy is in a boom, or it is inflationary. When output is below potential output, the economy is in a recession. Here's a graph showing a generic model of a business cycle. The dark blue line you see here running diagonally is the growth trend line. This shows the overall average rate that the economy is growing. This line also represents the potential output of an economy. Then we have the red and blue curve that goes up and down in waves. This curve shows the fluctuations in the actual output of the economy. The red lines going downward are recessionary, and the blue lines going upward are expansionary or inflationary. This graph shows the actual output fluctuates above and below potential output. The goal is to have actual output be perfectly in line with potential output because that means the economy is in full employment. Here's another example using the GDP of an economy. The blue line, the thin blue line, is the potential GDP, and the red line is the actual GDP. The same fluctuations that we saw in the last model are happening in this model as well. The actual GDP surpasses and falls below potential GDP. When the actual GDP is below the potential GDP, the economy is recessionary. When it is above, it is inflationary. As you can see, this graph is a more applicable model to real economics. Here's another graph, but instead of using GDP, this one is illustrating unemployment. It has a little bit of a different look, but it uses the same principles of business cycles. Here's a question to think about. How can an economy produce more than potential output in the short run? An example of this would be working extra hours. Eventually, the intense demand for labor and other factors of production will drive the input prices up and output will fall back to its potential level. Thank you.